guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Sonia, aka Sonia Blade. If you are new here, welcome, and if you're returning, well, welcome back. Today I decided to, well, actually the last few weeks I've actually taken a break from my YouTube. I kind of do that off and on, I know, but just recently I hadn't been continuing my series. I have two series going on. One is the Real Teen Mom, which I do release on Fridays, and then the Teeth Tales, which has been going on forever. I think we're coming up on episode 7, and that I release that on Mondays. In all honesty, you guys, I've been so unmotivated to do it, and I couldn't figure out why until like maybe a week ago, and then I realized that I was bored. I just got really bored. I felt like I was doing the same content like over and over. And I know for y'all it's new information that you're getting, but for me it's like something I've already lived through. And I just got to the point where I just was not feeling it anymore. Now I am gonna finish it, especially the Teen Mom. I only have 2 more episodes of that to do of the series. But as far as the Teeth Tales goes, I am gonna take a break from it for a little while. Finally, yesterday, I got I set a fire lit under my ass, because that's basically what it was, where something caught my attention on Twitter, and I didn't know this was a thing, and I started researching it, and then I just went down this rabbit hole, and I was up till 5 o'clock in the morning yesterday because I literally was just like Googling, researching, pulling up information, just doing all this stuff. I'm into beauty products, but I do not consider myself like a beauty guru. So don't ever, I've always even said that, like, I like doing makeup tutorials, but I'm not a cosmetologist or anything like that. I really am intrigued by a lot of stuff. And so when I hear things, though, when it comes to, anything that has to do with the medical or the dental field, that is definitely something that will always catch my attention, just because I've been in that field. I was in that field for 14 and a half years. So I don't like false claims. I don't like people claiming things that are not true and trying to make a buck off of it. And we're going to get into all of that. So when I found out about this story, like I said, I just fell down this rabbit hole, and I've been still falling down the rabbit hole even today. I've been home for like 2 days. I'm still in my pajamas from last night. We live in Dallas, Texas, and we've had a snow day, and I've been stuck at home. It's been the most boringest time of my life, and I'm stuck with 2 men in my household, my fiance and my 12-year-old son. So all they ever do is play video games all day. So that's my life. I'm ready to go back to work. I figured I'd just go ahead and take time to take this opportunity to get this information out and record this video for you guys. While we're talking about this stuff, I'm also going to go through my routine, a skin routine. So I know if you're a guy, you're probably like, this is not going to interest me, but it's a story like within a story. I just wanted to talk to you about my skin routine that I go through and why. And we're also gonna just like touch on like how influencers just really have a big influence on the fact that there's things that they can lead you to buy or believe. But I do always recommend to do your research first. And so let's just jump right in it. So I do have a routine that I do at night. I've always had a routine just because I was one of those people that suffered from acne for years. I actually, I didn't get the opportunity to go to like a dermatologist when I was younger, but I don't know if you remember, there used to be this, well, it's still around, but it used to be a acne remedy. It was called Proactive. I remember when it was just an infomercial. Alyssa Molina, I think that's her name, the actress, she was like one of their like spokesperson. She like, it was by 2 doctors, but she was like their face of the brand. She like believed in the product, and she like told her story over and over, and they really used her to push this product. I convinced my mom to order it, and it actually worked on me. And so I used it for years, even into my adulthood. For whatever reason, they changed the formula to it years later, and then it didn't work for me no more, and so I stopped using it. So as time has went on, I have had to find things that work for me. And then as I got older, not only am I trying to not have blemishes and not have acne breakouts and not have blackheads, but I'm also fighting against my age, fine lines, wrinkles, things like that. So I figured I'd start early. Before we get into that, I already kind of cleaned my skin, but I want to tell you what happened yesterday on Twitter. So there is an influencer that I know I don't talk about my fiance much, but he is actually a streamer on Twitch, and he's an influencer himself. And he actually does really, really well. And he already has his community and things like that and his sponsorships. And so he had a friend, or he knew of another influencer, and his name was That Cho. And so he kind of told me about him, and I added him on Twitter, and we talked just a little bit. And he actually is also a gamer, but he also is into beauty products and skincare lines and stuff like that. And he's actually really knowledgeable. And so I started, watching his videos, and he kind of put on Twitter the other day something about this other gaming influencer out in the field, and her name is Valkyrie. So she is a big time gamer on Twitch, and apparently back in October of 2021, she was going to start a skincare line called Reflect, and she was promoting something for blue light protection. And I'm going to explain what blue light is first. So if you don't know what it is, blue light is one of several colors of visible light spectrum that creates white light. Together, they all create white light. If you know anything about science, I kind of have to think about it back in high school or whatever. Red, green, white light has all the different colors. And so there's several different types of light. And so they're all part of the white light. But blue light is what makes the shine from the sun. So it's from the sun as well. But it's also something that comes out of our LEDs, our electronics, our laptops, our phones and stuff like that. So there was something going out, and I didn't even know this was a thing until he kind of mentioned it about this was something that happened to this girl, and then here it was being repeated by another girl, and he wanted to release a video out on it. And I was like telling him, like, yes, please do, because it really just caught my attention. Like, what is this? So that's the rabbit hole I fell down. First, I wanted to know what blue light was. Okay, so then I kind of figured that, and I'm like, okay, is this really something that is harmful for our skin? Is this something that's harmful for not just our skin, but our eyes, other things like that? But this girl ended up trying to come up with a skincare line. This company approached her, Reflect, said, hey, we want you to put out this. It was like a mist that you put on your face. It's supposed to like help with pollution in the air that gets into our skin, and then helps with protecting your skin against this blue light, because we're always on our phones or we're always on our laptops and things like that. And so the medical people like attacked this girl. Apparently, like, people were coming out of the woodworks in the medical field, like saying, hey, there was no scientific research, medical research that backed this up. And pretty much she was targeted pretty harshly, and the company ended up shutting down. Like, they're completely shut down. Like, they just disappeared. So I really was just like, I wonder if this is like a real thing. So I just started diving into it. And what he was bringing up is the fact that there was a TikTok influencer. She goes by Addison Rae. Now, I really didn't get too much in depth with Addison Rae because I really honestly didn't care too much about her story. But she apparently is coming out with the skincare line as well. She's launching it, or she did launch it. It's actually hitting Sephora, and the skincare line is called Item Beauty. And one of them is a mist for blue light, and it's called Screen Break. So he was kind of like, and so is she, like, Valkyrie kind of mentioned it on her Twitter, because I went to her Twitter to look, and she was just kind of like, how's this happening again? I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same company that probably approached her. They're still trying to push this product. So it just really was so intriguing. I don't like false claims either, especially like I said, in the medical or dental field. I've worked in that field for so long, and I always, like, when I hear certain stuff, I always tell people, like, for example, people that ask me, like, is it worth it to buy, whitening toothpaste? No, it's not. No, don't buy whitening toothpaste. You're wasting your money. Like, it's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Like, just things like that. Like, I'm going to tell you the truth about stuff. And so I don't want you to waste your money. And I feel like the beauty industry kind of takes advantage of that and makes these claims. My biggest issue with it was, basically, I don't blame Valkyrie for, like, her, because she took a beating for it. And, I really kind of dug into her story and I dug more into her story because I just wanted to see, like, what happened. And it was very intriguing for me. To me, if a company is coming to you, because this is what she said, the company was coming to her with all this research saying, oh, we have all this research saying that blue light is a problem and it's going to affect your skin and da-da-da-da. And so we need to push this product out. And so my thing is that do your own research. Like, if a company comes to me and it's like, hey, we want you to promote this product, I'm not going to promote something that I don't believe in, for one. And if I do believe in it, which I'm pretty sure she did, because if somebody offered me a skincare line, I'd definitely take it. But I would want to do my own research on it. Like what I did last night. I went and just got on, like, WebMD. I started, like, looking at all the research. I just started looking at what doctors were saying, dermatologists were saying, just things like that, and just trying to see if this was an actual thing, if it was something that was true, or this was something that the beauty industry was trying to take advantage of. I just thought it was kind of fucked up if they were. So what I learned, and this is bottom line, I'm just going to get to the point, because I could tell you all the stories that I found and all the information that I heard. But bottom line is the blue light. Yes, blue light is harmful to your skin, especially in big doses, but it's also beneficial for your skin as well. So it's kind of like no different than you going out into the sun and getting the UV rays, right? So it's really good for your skin because you're getting your vitamin D, things like that, you know what I mean? But then at the same time, if you're out too long and you don't have SPF to protect you, then you get a sunburn, it can cause aging, you can have real damage to your skin. And so blue light is kind of the same way. But I also know that it's offered, like, as a blue light, like a red light therapy. Like, I don't know if you know stuff like this. I don't want to get too in depth with it, but when you go to, like, a med spa and stuff, because I've done facials. So if you do, like, a red light therapy helps you with, like, aging, fine lines, things like that. Collagen. And then blue light therapy also helps with similar things in that area. It also helps people with, like, psoriasis, from what I read, which I didn't know that. That'd be really good to know because my sister suffers from psoriasis. But so it was just really interesting. But then I came across this one research that was done by the owner of Nivea, which is a beauty product line. But the guy's from Germany, the company's in Germany, and they own, like, 50%, it said, of household products and other things, but Nivea is, like, a lotion brand that's here in America, and his name is Beiersdorf, and he's from Germany. And so I looked at his research for it. Okay, so I had to look it up really quickly. So Beiersdorf AG is a German multinational company that manufactures and retails personal care products and pressure-sensitive adhesives. They own a lot of companies, but the most famous here and for us in the US is Nivea, which is like a lotion here. So he did a research apparently, and I was really intrigued by it, and he made a claim, which I kind of confirmed it on a few other websites, that yes, actual danger can come from blue light if exposed for too long, but the blue light that comes out of our phones and our laptops and our tablets is actually artificial blue light. Artificial blue light has negligible effect on skin. So pretty much artificial blue light is not harmful at all to your skin, which makes sense. I mean, I'm telling you, I really had to go and really look at this. It's like a fraction of what you would get out in the sun anyway. And so it just didn't, to me, how long have we had these phones out? Has anybody came forward and said, hey, I have skin cancer because of the blue light that comes out of my phone? I don't think so. And I didn't go that far to look, but I just didn't see that as a problem. And like I said, it was just really intriguing for me. I even, like said, went on WebMD. There's no scientific or medical evidence that says that artificial blue light is harmful to us, or the blue light that's coming from our electronics, pretty much. So you're buying a product that's useless, pretty much. You're buying a mist, you're buying a dew mist or whatever. You're moisturizing your face, something to hydrate your face. That's the way I looked at it. I was just like, they're just finding some way to say this is what you need. It blew my mind, and it just started to snowball me into just other things I started to think about, because one of my favorite influencers, her name is Bailey Sarian, and she is a huge makeup artist. She does makeup tutorials on YouTube, and she does these true crime conspiracy theories. Like, she does all this stuff, and so I really watch her while she does her makeup, and I'm intrigued by her stories. So I remember at one point, because I'm a sucker for stuff. Like, I will always try stuff, especially if somebody says it works or it's just something that interests me. And so that's how I end up with, like, I have so many beauty products here, it's unbelievable. So she actually promoted this company, Curology, and she promoted them for a very long time, and because of her is why I bought the product. So again, I'm always looking for stuff that's going to help my skin. For the longest time, if you are not new to my channel and you have seen my makeup tutorials, I have always backed up Bare Minerals. Bare Minerals is just something that works for me. It's a really it's the product that you need for very sensitive skin. I have very sensitive skin. Anything can break me out, and I needed something that was going to be gentle enough but be strong enough to clean my skin. And so I've already done it because I have no way of washing my face here at my vanity, but this is the Bare Minerals cleanser that I use. I'm faithful to it. I don't know what would happen if they discontinued it. I'd be so upset, but I've been using it for a few years now, and it just works for me. Everybody's skin is different. I feel like you should really know what your skin is about, so that way you know what works for you. And for me, it works. It's a gentle, deep cleansing foam, and this is the one that I like, and I'm gonna just stick with it. Normally I have very oily skin, and so I'm constantly having to blot my face, so I'm always looking for stuff that's, of course, with no oil in it. But because of the weather and the coldness and the dryness, I actually have had like dry patches, and I hate it because I'm over here trying to like put my foundation on after I've put my moisturizer and stuff like that on, and then I can just see like the dryness of certain areas. So right now I have a combination of dry and oily skin, and it's horrible. So I do natural exfoliation. I do have an exfoliator that I get. It is again from Bare Minerals. It's called Poreless, and I do like it. If I feel like I don't have the dryness, I will use that. But a lot of times I use this. This exfoliates your skin as well, and there is a such thing as over exfoliating. So what I already did a little while ago is I wet my face with warm water, I used my cleanser, and then I just kind of scrubbed around as good as I could, just to get all that dead skin off and stuff, and then I rinsed it. So because of her, I ordered this and I tried it out. It said to give it 30 days. I have the face wash, I have the body wash, I have the little emergency patches that it came with, which I didn't even know that was a thing. And then for the old school way to get rid of a pimple overnight is we would put toothpaste on it. Well, it works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Colgate, 89 cents. I buy a $50 patch thing. No, forget it. So anyway, Curology, I did it for about a month. I tried it, and in all honesty, I didn't really like it. It wasn't as great as I thought it was gonna be. I broke out and I stayed broken out, and so I actually started skipping it and my face cleared up. So I was just like, you know, I don't think I'm gonna use it anymore. I still have it because I haven't used it, but I did discontinue my membership with them, and I just told them that it just didn't work for me. So that being said, that's my point, is that as an influencer, you have to just be really careful, because now she doesn't even promote Curology. Now she promotes a company called Apostrophe, and they're very similar to Curology. And I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, I get that influencers want to make a buck. I get that it's nice to have promoters. I get that, you know, like, again, if somebody was to come to me and say, hey, Sonia, we want to start the skincare line, I'd be like, fuck yeah. But at the same time, I want my own research. I'm not going to back something that I don't believe in. I'm just not. I hate when I look on my Instagram page now sometimes, because there's so many different influencers out there where I see them doing the same thing, like the same thing. Like, there's these little gummy vitamin things that I see everybody always with, like, yeah, I take these once a day and da da da, and I'm just like, but do they really do anything for you? Are you really standing behind it? Or like those and since I was in the dental field, the whitening things that they put the light in your mouth, it looks like a pacifier, and you just kind of, yeah, I hate that, by the way. I'm not a fan of that, and I see so many influencers doing it, and I hate it at the same time. Like, I don't like it. Now this TikToker influencer, Addison Rae, is trying to basically pull the same shit. I don't think it's her fault. I just think she just was naive by a company, and she's doing what every other influencer is doing and trying to get a promotion deal and trying to, you know. But I didn't look into her other product line. Honestly, it was kind of basic for me. It didn't catch my attention at all. She actually got in trouble by another company called Ghost something. I just scanned it really quickly through Google. Apparently she stole their slogan and they saw it on one of her compacts. And I was just like, yeah, there's just too many knockoffs out there. There's too many people trying to be alike. And so her story really did interest me. So I just kind of scanned through it, and I just wanted to bring it to the attention of this today. But besides that, we're going to get into my skincare routine, which we kind of did. So, again, Bare Minerals is the product that I use. I'm faithful to it. I like it. It works for me. It doesn't mean it's going to work for everybody. I just think you should find what works for you. One big thing that I do believe in, and I think everybody should, it doesn't have to be by this company, again, Bare Minerals, is look how old it is. Words ain't even on it. But I do wear SPF 30 whenever I leave, whenever I go anywhere. That is what's going to protect you, period. From blue light, red light, green light, bullshit. I don't give a shit. Any lights, SPF is going to protect you from it. And so as long as you have SPF 30 that you're wearing every single day, that's going to help you out. That helps protect you against aging, you know, cancer stuff, things like that. And I already knew this before all this other stuff came out, just because my grandma always said, always wear sunscreen, always. And so I took that to heart, and so I do wear sunscreen every day. So that is part of my morning routine. But we're not getting into that. We're gonna get into my nighttime routine. Now again, I've tried all kinds of products. I have stuff just sitting around. Like, I got this from Amazon, and this one, and it had very high ratings. There was so many reviews on it. I mean, it was just like off the chart, and I ordered it and I hate it. So we're not even going to talk about it. But that's what I'm saying. Do your research. Try to figure out what works for you. But I am going to talk about stuff that I do like. So last year I had done an unboxing on BoxyCharm because I wanted to start to get more into the skincare and the beauty products. And the reason why is because I made a career transition, trying to jumpstart my own anesthetician business. I know it's been a work in progress. It's slowly been getting there. Right now I'm doing lashes and it's doing really well. But I am eventually going to get into all this other stuff, and so I wanted to kind of just broaden my horizons, you know, get out there, see what's going on. And so I did keep some stuff from the boxes that I really liked. There's stuff that I'm never probably going to use. I give it away or whatever. But there are products that I really like. And so as of recently, there is a product that they sent me, and it's called Juice Beauty. And I like it. It is a pore refining mask, a bamboo pore refining mask. And I like clay masks too. And so I've been using this. I do it at least twice a week. So it really works for me. I only used it a few times and I saw a huge difference in my blemishes for me. I like it because it's vegan free, cruelty free. I'm gonna just kind of go off some of the ingredients that it has. It's a mask that combines the benefits of clay, aloe, and aspen bark to help detox the skin and protect against daily pollutants. Its activated bamboo charcoal has absorbent properties to help draw out excess skin. Some of these words are so big, I don't know what they are. Non-GMO. It has lactic acid, tartic acid. Exfoliates to reveal smoother looking skin. It has bilberry, fruit, sugar canes, and maple provided with rich antioxidants to feed the skin. That's important. Organic aloe helps calm, moisturize, and hydrate the skin. It does mention that if you have very sensitive skin, to be careful. So I was very nervous because I have very sensitive skin, but I did a patch test. It did mention to do a patch test, and so I did, and again, it just works for me. I really like it. Formulated with an organic base of botanical juices instead of added water. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not made with artificial dyes, GMOs, silicones, petroleum, things like that. So it's to me, I like the all natural stuff, and I felt like that's what it was, and it really did. I really liked it. I liked it for my skin. I saw the blemishes go away. I'm really not big on toner. I do have toner. I haven't used it in forever, but I don't use toner. Do I feel like toner is important? In some cases, yes. I don't feel like it's necessary, but I do feel like it's beneficial on some levels. I just cleanse my face really, really well, and then I put on my mask, and then I always do an eye cream. So, well, not necessarily an eye cream. I was doing an eye cream, but now I'm doing this one. So this came from BoxyCharm as well. The light is kind of, how do you see it? It's an eye serum. It helps with dark spots, and it helps with circles and puffiness. So I started using this, and I really, really, really like it. The only thing is it's strong. Like, you can burn your eyes if you put it too close under your eye, but I really like it. The reason being, I'm gonna tell you why. Because I also use collagen patches, which you can do, and you can put them under your eye like that. But the reason why I don't is because these, I mean, they're just like a one-time use, and there's only so many in the box that you can use. To me, I don't think it really matters what kind of collagen pad you use. They all do the same thing, but I like this one better. I just do. It's a bottle, and it's lasted me forever. I mean, I've used it several times, and it's still like almost full. See? It's still like almost full. So I really like it. Another thing that I believe in, because I have again, very sensitive skin, but I'm constantly putting chapstick on. And so I do like a lip scrub. This is nothing fancy. I got it from the store. It was like $1. And then I do like a lip balm at night. This one is a nighttime repair, lip repair. Again, nothing super fancy. Got it from Walmart. And so that's what I like to use. I'm really big on my lip stuff. But I don't go all out on, like, I mean, I'm picky about my glosses, but I'm not picky about my chapstick. Like, this is it. Walmart. $2. Smells good. Watermelon. That's about as good as it gets. Now, what I am going to talk about, though, is a company that I saw that was on Shark Tank. So, me and my fiance got into this thing where we, like, were watching Shark Tank. We were binge watching Shark Tank. Like, we watched from episode 1. We just watched all of them. And this company came out, Beauty Pops. It's called Love and Pebble. And so, they sent me, I actually ordered this, like maybe 2 months ago, and they sent me this product. So if you know anything about cryofacials, this is, to me, like one of the best products. Like, this is a very unique product. So this couple put together a, like a freezing pop, like a freeze pop, and you kind of mix it together, and it's like all these natural ingredients of fruits, and then you freeze it in a freezer, and it smells like baby food. My fiance was trying to eat it, you guys. He was like seriously looking in the freezer trying to see if they were frozen because he wanted to taste them. I told him if I caught him eating my fucking face mask, I was gonna beat his ass. But anyway, you mix it together, and then you put it in the freezer for about 4 hours, and then you take it and then you put it on. So I'm actually going to show it to you because I actually have one in the freezer. By the way, I probably said it wrong. Cryo. Is it cryo or cryo? Whatever. It comes in a thing like this. It's powder, and it comes with a scooper, and you can scoop it into this little cup. It looks like a little beehive. It's cute. You mix it into this little cup, and then you stick the little thing in there like this, actually like this. And then you put it in this. And then you put it in the freezer, and then it freezes. It kind of reminds me like when I was little and we used to put the Kool-Aid. Did you ever do that? We used to put the Kool-Aid packages in there with in the little ice cube things, and then stick little sticks in there. So, then it freezes. And then you peel this part off. See? And it's super cold, but like I said, if you know anything about, I think it's called cryo. Is it cryo or cryo? I don't know. Anyway, if you know anything about that stuff, it's really good. It helps with, I'm going to go ahead and use it. And this turns into a mask. So anything that you can do, what they online is called like ice therapy, because you can freeze your fat cells. I don't know if you knew that. So this is like a combination of 2 in 1. And I've done one of these facials at one of the med spas before, and they told me the benefits of it. So cryo rolling stimulates our metabolic process, helps break down dissolved fat deposits, and it's even smooths cellulite. They use it to help with facelifting, non-invasive facelifting. It also helps reduces sign of aging. So it's really cool. You can buy like just the roll, like just like the little, they look like this. They look like a handle, but they're like made of glass, and they have water in them, and you can actually buy them off Amazon and stick them in your freezer and use them. But with this, I was just like, man, this is so awesome because I can do basically 2 in 1. I can have a face mask and I can be freezing and helping my skin at the same time. And they're all natural ingredients. It's like, I think, let me see. I wrote everything down, you guys, because it's so much information. It's like papaya, is that what it's called? And aloe. I promise, it smells gross. It smells like I'm rubbing my nephew's Gerber fucking zucchini squash baby food on my face. It doesn't have the best smell. I mean, it's not horrible, but that's what it reminds me of. I should have just let my freaking fiance eat it. Men. So while I do like the actual, while I do feel, how do I say this? I'm not against the product, but do I feel like it's something that I would continue to do, that I would promote? No, not really. I'm not. For one, I think the smell is what really has gotten to me, and I haven't really seen the benefits of it. I just like the coldness, and then having to, you know, rub it, and then the fact that it does hurt in the face mask. I'm still kind of stuck on that, but I do more feel like the pore mask is what really helped me, because I'm telling you, like, just after 2 uses, I was like, oh my god, my blemishes were gone, my pores were, you know, really small. All right, so I'm done. Took my face mask off. Yeah, I mean, it's not, again, it's not a horrible product. I just think that I already found something that I really, really like, and I'm gonna kind of stick with that. Plus, I don't need my fiance eating my fucking beauty product. And to finish up my amazing nighttime ritual, I'm gonna go ahead and use my serum. And I just make a small little line. Again, be very careful with this. I don't know, honestly, I don't know what ingredient makes it so strong, but you don't want to get this in your eye, and not too close. And then I moisturize. Right now I'm using this moisturizer that came from my BoxyCharm. It's Honey Balm. It's a jelly moisturizer from Wish. I actually like it. It smells so good, and I like it because it's soft. It's like really good for my hands too. So I just rub it everywhere. And then my finishing touch is my vibrator. No, for real, I have a vibrator. So this is the vibrator that I use. You know how they have the rolling ones? I like this one. I like the vibrating part of it. I don't know if it's what the vibrating part's supposed to do. Maybe, I don't know. I think, you know what? It's probably like, if you know what wood therapy is, wood therapy kind of like shakes up the, you know, the fat, and then you can kind of move it around and smooth it and stuff. I think that's probably what this is for. I'm assuming. And so I'll do this for about 15 to 20 minutes. I just kind of go over where I feel like I need to. See that? See? I feel like you know what, guys? I really want to do Botox. I do. I've said it before. I'm not against people that do any kind of work. And I would be honest. I told you about my lip filler incident. Oh my god, I was so mad. I had to do more research on that. But I would definitely do Botox for sure. Especially my forehead. I don't really feel like I have, yeah. I have crow's feet. I want to stay young forever, you guys. I'll do that for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then I'm done. And then that's how I'm so beautiful. But anyway, so again, I know that was a lot of information to take in. I just wanted to kind of show you like what I like to do, what I do. Again, it's just, there's just things that have worked for me and just things that have not. I've tried everything. I'm always up for trying stuff, always. If you have any questions or if you have any suggestions, always drop a comment down below because I always am intrigued. But I am going to go back to doing makeup tutorials. I'm actually trying to work on some stuff. I'm probably going to do one for Monday. I'm going to step away from details for a while. It's just not, I'm gonna eventually finish it, but I wanted to do something different. I know that's why I haven't been so consistent. I get bored. You know, being a content creator is like, you gotta keep it interesting. And so for people that I feel like are into skincare and beauty products and things like that, I feel like this is something that would benefit them for sure. And if not, at least the drama of what was going on with these influencers and understanding like the things that, you know, they have to deal with. So just do your homework, do your research for sure. But I hope this was beneficial for you guys. And I do appreciate you sitting through this. It's late at night and I'm tired, and yes, I'm also bored. You know how boring it is to stay here? I'm a go person. Like, I'm always out, like, gym, getting my nails done, doing stuff. And we're going out of town next week, you guys, for Valentine's Day, and it's my fiance's birthday. We're going to Fredericksburg Winery. And so I've just been like, God, I can't do shit. I can't, like, my packages are delayed because of the snow. I can't go get the things that I really need because I was gonna pack. I'm the type that like I pack for like 30 days, but we're only going for like 3. So anyway, I gotta have it all, you guys. I gotta have it all. But I will keep you posted. I will drop a video next Monday. I'm probably gonna do a makeup tutorial. And then I won't drop another video until after Valentine's Day. We'll be back actually on the 13th. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and the little notification bell so you know when I drop any of my makeup tutorials or my tea times, because you don't want to miss out. Until then, don't forget to love yourself, you guys, because you are all you have. Thanks. So I dance trying to fuck you, baby. Hopefully we don't have no babies. I don't even wanna go back.